Have you ever walked into a place and felt the entire energy shift when a specific person appeared? Like the air became denser, more electric? That's the difference between someone who masters the art of magnetic presence and someone who merely exists in the space. What if I told you that you can disarm any woman, create a deep and irresistible connection, all without uttering a single word? Sounds impossible? That's exactly what I'm about to show you now. Pay close attention, because this is ultra rare. Most men spend their entire lives trying to find the right words, memorizing pickup lines, rehearsing conversations in their heads. Meanwhile, the guys who genuinely manage to create authentic connections are operating on another level. They're like silent conductors, leading the symphony of attraction solely with their presence, and you're about to join that exclusive club. But first, let me tell you a painful truth. You know that feeling of freezing up when you see an interesting woman? That complete blank in your mind? Your heart racing? Your hands sweating? You're not alone. It happens to 87% of men. And you know what's worse? It's not even what you say that ruins everything. It's what your body is screaming before you even open your mouth. Your insecurity is leaking from every pore. Your slumped shoulders are whispering, "I'm not good enough." Your evasive eyes are shouting, "I'm afraid of rejection." And she picks up on all of it in less than 3 seconds. 3 seconds, man. That's how much time you have to make a first impression. And you're wasting that precious time. Can you imagine how many opportunities you've already missed? How many incredible connections never happened because you were trapped in that cycle of anxiety and hesitation? It's like being at a party with the perfect music playing, but you're dancing offbeat. Everyone notices. And worse, you know they're noticing. Now, take a deep breath. Because starting today, that's going to change. I've spent the last 12 years deciphering female psychology and nonverbal communication in high-pressure situations. Exclusive parties, corporate events, environments where a mistake was costly. And I discovered something almost no one realizes. Women don't fall in love with words. They surrender to the right energy. I'm going to reveal the 5 silent signals that instantly disarm any woman. These are techniques few apply because most don't even know they exist. It's like having an internal radar that guides you exactly to where your presence needs to be. Ready for this? First signal: the calibrated magnetic gaze. Your eyes are two powerful weapons to be used without strategy. Most men either avoid eye contact completely or stare like a psychopath. Neither works. The secret lies in perfect calibration. When you first make eye contact with her, hold it for exactly 2.5 seconds. No more, no less. Then gently look away, as if something interesting has caught your attention. This creates a devastating psychological effect. Her brain registers that you noticed her, but you're not desperate. You showed interest without seeming needy. It's like casting a line and reeling it back in. She'll want more. And when you look at each other again, and you will, believe me, add a micro smile. Not a full smile. Just the corner of your mouth turning up slightly. Studies show that this type of facial expression activates specific areas of the female brain related to curiosity and attraction. It's pure biology. You are literally hacking her reward system without saying anything. Does that make sense to you? Now comes the part no one tells you. After this second glance, you need to break the pattern. Look at her a third time, but this time through a reflection. It could be in a mirror, a window, a phone screen. When she realizes you're looking indirectly, the game changes completely. You've gone from interested to intriguing. Second signal: the alpha leader posture. Go ahead and pay attention to this. Your spine is your declaration of power. The way you occupy space says more about you than 1,000 words. Shoulders back, chest open, chin parallel to the ground. It's not about looking bigger. It's about looking comfortable in your own body. Imagine an invisible string pulling you from the top of your head. This instantly aligns your posture. Now add the secret element almost no one knows. Keep your arms slightly away from your body, as if you have too many muscles to keep them glued to your sides. This creates a subtle silhouette of dominance, but be careful not to overdo it. You don't want to look like an inflated gorilla. It's a subtle expansion, almost imperceptible consciously, but her subconscious picks up on it immediately. It's the difference between a relaxed predator and a tense prey. Which one do you think attracts more? When you walk, every step needs to have purpose. No rush, but no hesitation, as if the world can wait for you. This conveys incredible confidence. And there's more. When you stop, plant your feet shoulder-width apart. This creates a solid base that communicates emotional and physical stability. Women are evolutionarily programmed to perceive these signals. Can you feel the difference? Third signal, the strategic synchronized smile. Your smile is a weapon that needs to be used with surgical precision. Smiling too much makes you seem silly or nervous. Not smiling makes you seem bitter or uninterested. The secret lies in perfect synchronization with the context. First, never smile immediately when you make eye contact. Wait 1.5 seconds. Let the tension build. Then release a smile that starts in your eyes before reaching your mouth. This creates instant authenticity. It's the difference between a fake social smile and a genuine smile that disarms defenses. Now comes the trick few apply. Use an asymmetrical smile occasionally. One side of your mouth going up more than the other. This adds an element of mystery and confidence, as if you know something she doesn't. It's intriguing and magnetic at the same time. And there's the golden rule of the smile. Never hold the smile for more than 3 seconds straight. Let it come and go like waves. This creates a hypnotic rhythm that keeps her attention. It's like a dance of facial muscles that communicates complex emotions without words. Are you starting to see the pattern? Fourth signal, subtle, subconscious mirroring. This technique is so powerful it seems like magic. When you subtly mirror her movements, you create a deep, subconscious connection. But beware, the key word here is subtly. If she crosses her legs, you wait 15 seconds and adjust your posture in a similar but not identical way. If she touches her hair, you can lightly scratch your beard or run your hand over your chin a few seconds later. It's a synchronized dance that happens below the conscious radar. Her brain interprets this as compatibility and connection. You're on the same wavelength. But the real secret lies in mirroring her breathing. This is ultra advanced, and almost no one notices. Observe the rhythm of her breathing through her shoulders or peripheral chest, without being obvious, of course. Gradually synchronize your breathing with hers. This creates a deep, energetic connection. When you're breathing at the same rhythm, something magical happens. It's as if you enter a shared trance. Her guard naturally lowers. She feels inexplicably comfortable with you. It's biology and psychology working in your favor. Can you imagine the power of that? Fifth signal, anchored magnetic presence. This is the most important of all. Your presence needs to be so strong that she feels it even when she's not looking directly at you. How do you do this? First, choose your territory. When you enter an environment, don't stay in the corners or passageways. Position yourself where you can see and be seen. Second, practice the art of powerful stillness. You don't need to be constantly moving or doing something. Sometimes, just existing confidently in the space is enough. It's like being the eye of the hurricane, calm at the center while everything spins around. Now the element that transforms everything. Create micro moments of tension. Get close enough for her to feel your presence, then naturally move away, as if you didn't even notice the effect you caused. This activates her seeking system. She'll want more proximity. And there's the magnetic field technique. Imagine you have an aura of energy extending 3 feet in all directions. Anyone who enters that space feels your presence. You don't need to do anything. Just keep that energy active. It's pure, effortless presence. Are you feeling how different this is? Remember the silent ELO framework. Energy, language, and orientation. Your energy needs to be calm, but electric. Your body language needs to be open, but not desperate. Your orientation in space needs to be strategic, but natural. When you align these 3 elements, you become irresistible. Now let me dismantle the biggest objection that must be going through your head. You must be thinking, this is manipulation, that it's fake, that you're pretending to be someone you're not. Wrong. Completely wrong. This isn't about creating a fake persona. It's about revealing the confident man who already exists within you, but was hidden under layers of social conditioning and fear. All this powerful body language is already in you. You just forgot how to access it. When you were a child, before society taught you to fear rejection, you naturally occupied space with confidence. You smiled without calculating. You looked people in the eyes without fear. We are merely reactivating those natural patterns. And there's one more crucial thing. These techniques only work when they come from a place of authenticity. If you try to force it, you'll seem robotic and strange. The idea is to gradually incorporate these elements until they become your second nature, like learning to drive. At first, you think about every movement, then it flows naturally. Pay attention to this detail that makes all the difference. The speed of your movements communicates your internal state. Fast, jerky movements communicate anxiety. Slow, fluid movements communicate confidence. But don't confuse slow with sluggishness. It's about having total control over every gesture. When you reach for a glass, do it with intention. When you turn your head, do it with purpose. Every micro movement is a declaration of power. You're not in a hurry because you know you have all the time in the world. This is pure magnetism. And silence? Silence is your greatest ally. Most men are terrified of silence. They feel they need to fill every second with words. But comfortable silence is the ultimate sign of confidence. You don't need to impress with words because your presence already says everything. Imagine this scene. You're in a bustling coffee shop. The aroma of fresh espresso drifts through the air. Conversations blend, creating an urban symphony. You walk in, calm, controlled. Your eyes scan the room unhurriedly. Then you see her, sitting near the window, the natural light illuminating her face. You don't rush over to her. You don't shyly look away. You simply hold eye contact for those magical 2.5 seconds. A micro smile appears. You continue your walk to the counter. Order your coffee with the same calm energy. You know she's watching. You can feel it. You strategically choose a table within her line of sight, but not directly in front. You sit with the posture of someone who owns the place. You take out your phone, but don't stare at it. You exist in the space with total presence. And then the second glance happens, this time through the window's reflection. She notices. The game has begun. Without a word, you've already communicated confidence, mystery, interest, and control. She's intrigued. Her internal radar is activated. She wants to know more about you. And all of this happened in complete silence. You've become the silent conductor, leading the dance of attraction. Now think about how many times you could have created this magic, but were too busy trying to think of what to say. How many genuine connections you missed because you didn't know your body already had all the necessary tools. It's frustrating when you realize, isn't it? But don't beat yourself up about the past. The important thing is that now you know. You have knowledge that few men possess. You understand that disarming a woman isn't about smooth talk. It's about having magnetic presence. It's about communicating on the most primitive and powerful level that exists. And here's the final plot twist. When you master this art of silent presence, words become secondary. When you finally speak, she's already interested. She's already open. She's already been disarmed by your energy. Words are just the icing on the cake. The cake has already been baked with your magnetic presence. This completely changes the game. You no longer need to worry about what to say. You don't need to memorize scripts or conversation techniques. Your presence has already done the heavy lifting. Now just be yourself, because you've already proven your worth without saying anything. Wake up to this reality. While other guys are desperately trying to impress with stories and jokes, you're operating in another dimension. You're communicating directly with her subconscious. It's like having a superpower that no one can see, but everyone can feel. And best of all, this works in any situation. In a noisy club where words are impossible. In a quiet library where talking is forbidden. In an elevator where time is too short for conversations. Your magnetic presence transcends contexts. But let me give you an important warning. With great power comes great responsibility. When you master these techniques, you become dangerously attractive. Women will naturally gravitate towards you. Use this with wisdom and integrity. It's not about manipulating or hurting. It's about creating genuine and deep connections. And there's something else I need to tell you. This doesn't just work with women. This magnetic presence transforms all your interactions. At work, you become more respected. With friends, more admired. It's a complete transformation of your energy and impact on the world. Are you ready to implement this? Because knowledge without action is just entertainment. You need to go out and practice. Start with eye contact, then add posture. Gradually incorporate mirroring. In a few weeks, you'll be unrecognizable in the best possible way. Always remember the silent ELO, vibrant but controlled energy. Open but not needy body language. Strategic orientation in space. These three elements are your constant guides. When you feel like you're losing your way, go back to them. And never forget that you are the silent conductor. You lead the symphony of interaction without needing words. Every gesture is a note. Every glance is a chord. Every smile is a crescendo. You are creating music without sound. And she is dancing to your rhythm. This is real power. Power that comes from within. Power that no one can take from you. Because it doesn't depend on money, status, or appearance. It depends only on your ability to be present and project authentic confidence. And that, my friend, is completely within your control. Now comes the part that separates the men from the boys. Consistency. It's no use doing this once and expecting miracles. It's a daily practice. Every interaction is an opportunity to perfect your art. Every encounter is a laboratory to test and refine your skills. And when you least expect it, you'll realize you've changed. Not just how you interact with women, but how you exist in the world. You'll walk differently, sit differently, breathe differently, because you finally understood the secret that was in front of you all along. Presence is power. Words are just noise when your energy isn't aligned. But when your magnetic presence is activated, even silence speaks volumes. You become a human magnet, attracting not only women, but opportunities, respect, and admiration. This transformation has already begun. The moment you absorbed this knowledge, something changed within you. You will never see interactions the same way again. You will never feel like you need to impress with words. You have a secret weapon that few possess. Use it wisely. Use it with purpose. Use it with integrity. And most importantly, use it. Because it's no use having the key if you don't open the door. The world is waiting to meet this magnetic version of you. Don't make it wait any longer. If this video opened your eyes to the power of silence and magnetic presence, hit the like button now before you forget. Subscribe to the channel for more content that will completely transform your interactions. And share it with that friend who urgently needs this information. Because in the end, you don't need to say a word to disarm any woman. You just need to be the silent conductor you were always capable of being. The orchestra is ready, the audience is waiting. It's time to conduct your silent symphony. And believe me, she's already hypnotized by your music without sound.